glad you stayed with us. I think I've sufficiently calmed down a little bit from that last segment. I do get a little bit of fired up, and I hope that everybody's listening realizes that by no means did I mean to come off like I was attacking my brother Carl Banks, and I think he understands that. But I just want to make sure that I make it clear what my position is, with regards to that. While the diva and Carlton have every right to forgive her, I just simply choose not to, because I'm sick and tired of forgiving people who do things that I find to be out of place. And I know forgiveness is part of the avenue into heaven. Then so be it. I guess I ain't going to heaven because I ain't forgiving Paula Dean. Marcus J. and Ohio Steppin. It's time for our rants and it's time for our closings. We got the dating pool diva girl. What you got to say?
Well, I first want to say thank you for having me here every month. I really appreciate the exposure and being able to talk about relationships and our forum, our Love Revolution forum. Just wanted to remind everybody, every month we have a forum. Usually it's the third Saturday of the month. We have a good time talking and laughing and joking, but we also talk about some really serious and relevant information. So I really invite everybody out to check out the Love Revolution forums, and you can get that information on my Facebook. I'm Author Charisma, and you can also go on the Love Revolution blog, the old dating pool blog. And if you want to be a member, I can join you in there as well. So that's basically all I had.
And I Steppin with Marcus J. Thank you so much, Dating Pool Diva, again for being here. Thank you for being a part of our family here at Legacy Internet Radio. And of course, we appreciate being allowed to be a part of the Love Revolution, and the forums that we do, I agree, are very informative. We just had one on Saturday, a lot of fun. And I enjoy being a part of it. So thank you for being here. And Ohio Steppin with Marcus J. It's time for Carlton Banks to explain to us why it's not unusual.
You know what? Today is one of those days got to work. And it was a Monday. And Monday is always that day you're like, damn, really? We're back at the work Monday. I don't know. Well, today Monday was pretty good. Boss won't there. Particular co-worker won't there. But damn, the stress level hit around noon because people were looking like, what are we going to do for lunch? You're like, why we got to eat so late and whatnot? Can we eat earlier? I mean, who the heck eats before 12? I'm sorry, I cannot eat before 12. And really, I don't want to eat at 12 because I like going at 1. Because when I go to lunch at 1, that tells me that I ain't got but 3 hours left in my day and I can get ready to go home at the end of the day. Then I get out of lunch, go and get me my new phone because my old phone was jacked up. I was so happy to get my new phone. Why the dude in the store taking forever in a week to give me my phone? I had to constantly ask, like, dude, somebody else can help me? Excuse me, because I got to get somewhere to go and somewhere to be, and you taking too long. It was another 15 minutes before somebody came and helped me. Then it was another 30 minutes for me to get all my phone and situation straight, and then they want to sell me everything and anything. Okay, again, let me go back to lunch. Had I done this at lunchtime like they wanted me to, I would have been late for work. They'd have been ready to fire me, and then all I would have had for it was a new phone and a bill for that new phone. So all that to say, I'm happy I got my new phone, but the weight you guys had put me through today, man, I can't take that. I don't know. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You just kind of dropped the mic on me.
Yeah, I did drop the mic.
You just kind of dropped the mic on me. And I have Steppin with Marcus J. Definitely appreciate Carlton Banks and his rant, because I certainly can understand how he feels when we go to work and we work the 9 to 5 and we got to deal with that terrible thing called Monday. We all kind of run through different set of emotions, and so I can certainly appreciate what he must be feeling when he was at work today. So that's what's up. And I just got a new phone too, so I'm definitely excited and happy about that. Time for my thank yous. I want to thank everybody that listened to us tonight. I know we had some people listening to us down in the ATL. They told me that they was listening, so shout out to y'all down there. I know we got K-Dub with us. We had JR with us. Jay Grizzy was listening to us. We had S.Y. Butler listening to us. So we had the regulars, and hopefully we had some new people. Tell a friend. Tell people how you can find Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J, the flagship show here on Legacy Internet Radio. It's because of you guys we continue to grow. We are accepting additional sponsors and advertisements. So if you guys know somebody that has a business that they'd like to have advertised on here or sponsor us here at Legacy Internet Radio, have them email us at legacyinternetradio@gmail.com, and we'll definitely talk to them about what the needs are. We're looking to grow the website. We've got Enlivened Radio that's every Tuesday, hosted by Mr. LP and Mr. Sincere on Tuesdays from 7 to 9. The Green Room version 2.0, which airs on Wednesdays with Jay Grizzy and Lissa P, 7 to 9. Did they just play that? Hosted by yours truly. I don't talk, I just play music on Thursdays, as well as all day on Saturday. And if you know who left us on June 25th, 2009, then I just gave you a little bit of a hint as to the music that we're going to be playing on Saturday all day, as well as on Thursday for the original show. So we're definitely excited about that. We got a new show that we're looking to debut on Legacy Internet Radio sometime in July. So we got a lot of big things, and we are glad to be able to continue doing what we're doing. So it's time for me to go ahead and end the show with my rant and with my closing. And so I hope that you guys would indulge me for just a moment while I kind of get into what I need to get into. And basically, I got a question. My rant is all about a question. Why do we crave the drama and the ratchet? It's becoming more and more clear that nobody wants to see good, positive things on television anymore. We've replaced good shows with values. Shows like Lincoln Heights with Basketball Wives. And sadly, a lot of people don't even know what Lincoln Heights was. They didn't even never see it or never heard of it. Look it up. It's a good show. It was a show about a black man who, with his black wife, raised their 3 black children in South Central Los Angeles with love and strength and dignity and sensitivity. And the show lasted only 4 seasons. It was a good show, and I liked it because I saw a lot of my own father in Eddie Sutton. The show was never a ratings juggernaut, and that's likely probably the reason why they canceled it. But today, of course, one of the most popular shows in our community is, in fact, The Basketball Wives. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I don't watch that show. I've seen clips of it. I've heard folks talk about it. By all accounts, the show features black women who are frenemies who yell, scream, cuss, and disrespect each other as easily as they breathe. Shows like it and Love and Hip Hop have spawned several sequels that highlight the antics of a different set of people in different cities. And while the shows feature mostly female casts, they occasionally focus on their male love interests who typically lack that love, strength, and dignity and sensitivity that was displayed by Eddie Sutton. So why do we crave the drama and the ratchet? Yes, ratchet. That's the new word that people are using now. I'm about tired of the word, but I know I'm saying it here tonight. But anyway, it's a question that I ask honestly, not rhetorically, because I really don't know. I've always been one to enjoy a variety of entertainment avenues, but when I see the negativity dominate our television and in some ways and our consciousness, I chafe at the thought of it. The reality of these reality shows is that many folks don't know the difference between Evelyn Lozada throwing a fit and the 11 p.m. news. Many, particularly young people who are exposed to it, begin to believe this is how we act. This is what we do. This is normal. Like when I asked a young dude why he sagged his pants, he told me because he thought it was cool. He knew the history of the prison system, but he still thought it was cool. So you can watch these ratchet shows and know better, but eventually, subconsciously, you begin to think that it's cool to see a sister call another sister a bitch with the kind of vitriol that would make old Bull Connor blush. And don't even get me started on this new show, Richmond Baby Mamas, that we got going on here. That it's a show, and I won't even get too much into it, but by the title, you can guess what it is. And the night they debuted, they went from having something like 400 fans on Facebook to over 5,000 in their 2-hour show. It's just crazy. People are craving drama and ratchet. Tonight, we spoke a little bit about the use of the N-word. We've seen black people up in arms about Paula Deen saying it, but not condemning the black rappers saying it. It's never okay for anybody to say it, but we'll pick and choose who gets to be ratchet, and oftentimes we support our own ratchetness. Really upsets me, of course, because I'm speaking generally, but not everyone watches these shows, and Not everyone is okay with blacks saying the N-word, but we know those who bark the loudest are the ones who are usually heard. We got to do better, people. We really do. We cannot hold other communities to a higher standard than we hold ourselves. Kevin Hart said some really nasty things recently about dark-skinned women recently, and many of those same dark-skinned women defended him in the name of comedy. I wonder if Adam Sandler or Michael Richards had said the same things, would there be the same uproar? Probably a greater uproar. My point, we cannot sit by and watch ourselves disrespect ourselves but get enraged when other people do it. It's not okay. It's just not okay. You know, I find it curious that whenever I blog about something serious, like this Paula Deen situation or some other civil or social issue, no one's got nothing to say. But if I post something about watching something ratchet on TV, I get a ton of response. Someone I trust suggested I try to hide my message under the cloak of this nonsense. Maybe post some ratchet picture and, kind of hide my message of positivity through it. While I appreciate the sentiment, I just can't do it. With respect to the ratchet, I refuse to mirror it. I still don't know why they created the ratchet. If someone is listening knows, please let me know. That's the Marcus's unrelated rant that kind of sort of has something to do with what we're talking about. That's the end of the show. I want to say to everybody that you're I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. Independence is key to building your own legacy. Something distracted me, y'all. Independence is key to building your own legacy. I want to say peace to all the stars and all the squares. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley, who you hear singing in the background. And you know how Steppin with Marcus J. Be back here next week, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday night, Legacy Internet Radio. Peace.